Hello, my name is LaRonda Savoy. I will be discussing developing emotional intelligence. Things that consist of developing emotional intelligence may be raising your self esteem, raising your self regard for yourself, the self esteem bank account, how to develop self regard, how to develop self regard for others. Raising your self esteem and having high self regard for yourself should be first and foremost on a person's list. Having high self esteem consists of a sense of unique, acceptable self, a sense of belonging, and a sense of personal power. This was stated in Tim Sparrow and Amanda Knight Applied Emotional Intelligence book. To me, having emotional intelligence consists of having high self esteem and a high self regard for yourself. It all correlates with one another. I'm aware of the way I speak, dress, the way I carry myself around peers and family, and when I'm in the workplace. Without even speaking, I feel a person can observe me and feel I'm a person with high self esteem because of the way I carry myself and the way I dress and present myself when I'm in public. Every person has a self esteem bank account. According to Sparrow and Knight, a person's self confidence is set by the ratio of positive to negative conditional strokes, which means if you hear negativity most of the time, you're going to feel negative about your self esteem and about yourself. If you hear a lot of positive feedback and praise, you're going to have high self esteem and feel positive about yourself. We can control who we let into our lives as adults. I make sure that 90% of the time, the people I associate myself with give me positive feedback or praise me when I do something right. I mean, in life, you're not going to always hear praise or get positive feedback, but 90% of the time, you should receive positive feedback if you're going in the right direction and you're doing the right thing in life. There are several ways you can build your self esteem bank account and develop high self regard for yourself. This can be done with positive self talks, letting in positive strokes, accepting compliments from others, avoiding and refusing unconditional negative strokes, refusing to allow anyone to speak negatively around you or come around you with negativity. Recognize and decline unwarranted negative feedback. If someone is constantly at the workplace making negative comments, you want to stray away from that person because eventually it will cause you to feel negative and you'll intake that negativity that they're trying to project onto you. Even if someone is using sarcasm, injecting negativity in your life, reject it. You have the power to develop and uphold your self regard with positive things by saying, I am a good person, I am an intelligent person. Saying positive things about yourself daily is affirming your self regard for yourself. Accepting compliments is a way of letting positive strokes in. Developing self regard for others is very important. And the way to develop self regard for others is to stretch your understanding, learn to listen, and understand people's values. This is according to Sparrow and Knight. Judgment is the enemy of understanding. If you stop and analyze what a person is saying, why they are saying it, it allows you to interpret what you heard better. Everyone has a story, everyone has a past. It's not up to you to be judgmental. You got to understand people and understand what they may have gone through, you might not have gone through. But you all can come together and compromise, and you all can add to each other's lives. They shouldn't judge you, you shouldn't judge them. That's how relationships are built, understanding people. I learned a great bit of things by discussing these topics. Having a high self esteem is also having a high regard for oneself. That's one of the things I learned. Units of recognition are called strokes, and they can build our esteem account or deplete it. Positive strokes can help build your self esteem. Negative strokes can bring your self esteem and your esteem bank account down. Let in positive feedback. Don't reject positive feedback. Let it in. Understand others on a positive level. Don't be judgmental. Allow people to express themselves so you can better understand them. People can learn a lot about carrying themselves and boosting their self esteem and how to interact with others in a positive way by reading Sparrow and Knight Applied Emotional Intelligence book. I've learned a great deal on this subject, and I hope anyone viewing this PowerPoint have too. Majority of the information obtained on this PowerPoint came from Sparrow and Knight 2006 Applied Emotional Intelligence book. My name is LaRonda Savoy. Thank you.